Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're doing really well. I've just come back from the gym and just overflowing with parcels, mainly for the pantry that we're doing. Literally this week I've been waiting for this delivery to come because it's basically all the storage that I need to declutter that cupboard because it's out of control. Like if I want to make a pantry in there, I'm going to need a massive sort out. So they are the storage boxes for all of my autumn Christmas decor that's currently literally overflowing in that cupboard. So I need to go through all that, and I'm actually quite excited to do that, to be fair, because it's very unorganised and I would like to get it all labelled up so I know what's in what boxes, and I feel like this is the perfect time because I'll be putting away my autumn stuff like next month and getting the Christmas stuff out. So I'm quite looking forward to doing that, to be fair. I feel like this is the perfect time to do that. Mama's gonna take you out in a minute, but I thought we could open these bits because this one in particular I am very excited about. Do you want to come and do it with me? Come on then. What is it? She loves smelling. Anything that comes in the house, she's got to vet it. She's got to make sure that it's safe to be in her house. Does that get the approval? But my manager messaged me and asked if I would like to receive some bits from Elemis, some of their best sellers, and as gutted as I was to say it, I basically said that I couldn't use any skincare on my face from Elemis because anything that's like spa-y, like basically all the fun stuff, is not going to work with my acne skin because it usually has like essential oils and stuff like that in it. So I went back and said if there's any like body or bath bits, I would literally love that so much. So they very kindly have sent me some of their bath and body bits and I've been so excited. Oh my god, I've been absolutely spoiled. I've always like looked at Elemis stuff. I feel like this is a brand that my mum would love and it's always in like the spas that we go to, and I've never actually treated myself to any of it, so I am so excited to try this. So we've got a shower cream. You'll know how much I've been loving my baths. I had one last night because yesterday in the gym, I'm not gonna lie, I literally looked in the mirror and I nearly burst into tears because I was pale. My skin's been doing its thing because it's period week. I think that probably, the hormones probably didn't help, but I just looked in the mirror and I just like almost didn't recognise myself, and I literally was this close to just bursting into tears. You know that like that rush of hormones and you just don't recognise yourself. So I got back yesterday, I got the work bits that I needed to get done, and then I literally had the nicest self-care little glow up afternoon, and it was so needed. And I woke up this morning and I feel so much better. I even put a little bit of gradual tan on just to give myself a bit of colour because I was literally translucent. So been absolutely loving my baths at the moment, so I'm so excited to get stuck into these bits and try them out. This one is a skin nourishing milk bath. Oh my god, that's massive. Oh my god, I'm really in my bath era. I'm absolutely loving getting all of my smellies out, laying them on my bath tray. I treated myself yesterday to some new Estrid heads because I've been using the Superdrug ones, like the little Superdrug dupe Estrid head thing, and it's just not been cutting it. I feel like my skin hasn't felt as soft as when I use a proper Estrid, so I feel like they are a bit sharper. A lot more money, but I feel like it is worth investing in the Estrid heads if you've got the Estrid handle, because I definitely feel the difference on my skin today after shaving with those. And then we've got some Elemis body oil. Again, if you watch my videos, you'll know that I am absolutely obsessing over body oil at the moment. Look how bougie, that's a glass bottle. Look how bougie that is. I've nearly got through my neon body oil because I've literally been using it pretty much every night after my evening showers. We've got a body cream. I've been absolutely spoiled. And then we've got, is this a candle or a jar of something? It looks bougie, whatever it is. Oh my god, it's a scrub. Oh my god, it's a body scrub. I have to admit as well, you know, I did my autumn self-care shower routine the other day. I don't like the, what scrub did I get? The Soap and Glory scrub. I don't rate it. I've not been enjoying it. It's not as gritty as what I like, but this one is a salt scrub. So I feel like that's definitely more gritty. Like you can just see when it's like a proper gritty sandpaper scrub, that's when you know your skin's gonna literally be polished. So excited to try those bits out. I know they probably won't be watching, but thank you so much, Elemis, if you are. What an absolute treat. And then I've got a little parcel here that I have no idea what it is. So let's open it together. Oh my god, how bloody exciting. I am going to an event tomorrow that I'm going to bring you with. Oh my god. Right, okay, so basically I'll tell you, because by the time this goes up the event would be over and you would have come with me to the event. I'm going to an event tomorrow with Astonish, the cleaning brand, to celebrate their new, I don't know if it's new actually or if it's just their annual winter spice collection. And they've sent, oh how cute is this? It says, "Hi Molly, we're so excited to meet you." No, it doesn't say that. It says, "Hi Molly, spice to meet you. We're so excited to welcome you to celebrate the return of our winter spice collection." I've never actually used this, but that smells. Do you know what it smells like? It kind of is giving Next winter spice, which is my favourite winter scent of all time. It's our most loved fragrance comeback, and we think that calls for something special. Come get cozy, creative and crafty with us as we welcome in the season with wreath making, delicious treats and of course plenty of product. We can't wait to see you there. Love, Astonish. And that's tomorrow in Manchester, and I'm so excited for that. What a lovely little thing to send. So this is a candle, I think. I think I literally just opened it and smelled it. I knew it was a candle. Yum. It smells very cinnamony. If that's the same scent anyway, I don't know if it is. Let's smell the actual. This is concentrated disinfectant. Super concentrated, makes up 12 litres. Okay. Let's give this a sniff. This is the first time of me ever smelling this scent. Oh my god. Okay, so that, I don't think that's just like a cinnamon scented candle. So that wasn't the scent of the product. So when I was saying about Next, separate scent. This, oh my god, that's actually delicious. It's like, it's got like a bit of, has it got like berries in it? It's kind of like a winter berry, but really warm. And then it's got this cardamom-y, cinnamony, nutmeggy. I love to describe my scents, as you can probably tell if you watch my videos. Yum is all I've got to say to that. That is actually delicious. And you can literally see the condensation of my breath from where I've been sniffing that. But 10 out of 10. I'm even more excited to go there tomorrow. What a gorgeous day and event that's going to be. I'm really looking forward to that. So thank you so much, Astonish. I cannot wait to have a fun little day. That's 10 in the morning till 3 o'clock tomorrow. So busy day. Very exciting. And I've got a busy day today. So I need to pack all these bits away. And I need to basically make a start in the kitchen. I also have to do a food shop today. I've got to walk Lola, so let's stop procrastinating. I need to see what's what in these boxes, because obviously the first thing I'm going to have to do is pull everything out of that cupboard. I also went to Wix yesterday. I think I've mentioned that I'm actually kind of being gifted some bits by Wix. That's where these boxes are from. They're helping me with the pantry transformation. So I went there yesterday. I didn't film because I was having a bit of a moody day yesterday, to be honest with you. I feel like that's the story of my life at the moment, but I'm just feeling very hormonal. So I went to Wix, I did my work bits that I needed to get done, then I had my self-care, everything bath. I rotted on the sofa for the rest of the afternoon and watched a bit of reality TV, and by the end I just felt so much better. So yeah, I'm back to it today. But I've just got like a set of these big plastic containers so that all of my seasonal bits can go in the garage, because we have had rats and mice in the garage before, because I left, very stupidly, I left pumpkins in there. I think it was last year or the year before, I left our pumpkins in the garage, and a rat made it basically at home. Absolutely shredded the pumpkins, ate all of those, and then was making nests in there. I did not have the balls to tackle it, so I had to get my mum to come up and help us. And Sam was at work. Me and my mum were like poking all these boxes to try and get this rat out. We did the whole garage, nothing came out, so we were like, okay, well, he's probably moved on now. So my mum's like, okay, I'm going to cut the grass. She goes to get the lawnmower out of the lawnmower box, and when I tell you, a rat the size of a foot-long Subway leaps out of this lawnmower box, tail flapping in the air, was the most horrifying thing I think I've ever seen in my life, and then scurries off, actually goes like round our back towards our back garden. But our neighbours have seen rats and stuff as well. Like, we have rats sometimes like run around in the back garden. It's horrible. I don't know why. Where we live used to be woodland, I think, so they're just like hovering around. But yeah, not the smartest move from me to put the pumpkins in the garage. So everything that's going in the garage has to be in sealed, proper container boxes. So I've ordered loads of those to put all of my bits in, because some of the bits in the cupboard are still in cardboard. So I need to switch those over. Let me show you the cupboard, the state of the cupboard at the moment. So this is the cupboard currently, literally stacked, and it goes all the way back down there. So yeah, it's going to be quite a big job, but it's going to be worth it. And as I say, I'm quite excited to get all of this organised and labelled and put in proper storage boxes, because it's been a long time coming. I've needed to do that anyway. So yeah, there's a mixture of like Christmas and autumn literally just thrown in here. So it'd be nice to get that in order. And then these are the bits that I picked up yesterday from Wix. I won't go into it too much because we're going to do this transformation together, and I feel like I've been going on about the pantry forever now and I've not actually been able to start it. I've been waiting for the plastic boxes to arrive because I needed those to empty and organise this, so there has been like a few days delay. I did want to get stuck into it like the beginning of this week, but they're here now so we can finally get on with it. But the plan is shelving along here. We've got like our router and stuff here, so I don't really know, like, is this a mains box? I don't really know what that is, but I don't know if I'll be able to touch that side, so I don't know if it's just going to be along here. But we've got loads of shelves. Picked up a drill from Wix because we needed one of those, and I'm going to touch up the paint in there as well with some Egyptian cotton just to freshen it up. Got myself a little painting kit and we're pretty much ready to go. And I'm going to try and be a big girl and do this on my own, because Sam's going to be working for most of the time. So this is going to be a girl power job, and I'm going to try and get it done as much as I can on my own. But anyway, next up on the list, I need to go and walk Lola. It's a gorgeous morning. I've had a really nice gym session. I'm finding my feet again with the gym. I kind of slipped out for it for ages. Not for ages, but when we were poorly. And I always go through phases. Like, they either last a week or they last months of like really not wanting to go to the gym, just like not having the motivation or having the confidence. But then when I get back into it, I love it again. And I've been on a good stint. Like the last year, I'd say, with the gym, or year and a half, I have been really good with it, so I didn't want to lose that. So yeah, back to the gym, sauna, I feel nice and fresh. Gonna walk Lola, and then I need to do a food shop because our fridge is empty again. And I also need to start thinking about getting the things to fill the pantry up with, but I don't know whether to do that yet or do it when I'm kind of like a bit further down the line with it. Maybe I'll do that like next week. So that's the plan of action. Let's go and get a walk in, get a food shop done, and then I can come back, and this afternoon we can start to organise those storage boxes and all of my awesome Christmas decor. Okay, very random, and probably another of the many signs that I have ADHD. I haven't started the kitchen cupboard, even though I've got everything that I need to start it now. I think because mentally it's such a massive job, and I've only just rounded up work, and I've only got about an hour until Sam gets home, so I feel like I need a full day. So in my mind, I've designated that to a Friday job. It's now Wednesday. I'm at the event in Manchester all day tomorrow. So on Friday, I'm going to get up nice and early, get the gym out the way, and then I'm at home all day, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to clear out the cupboard, paint it, and hopefully, if the paint dries, I don't know if that'll be a Saturday job, get the shelving up. And then over the weekend, again, hoping that I will be able to stock it. So by Monday, we'll have a fresh, stocked, ready to use pantry ready to go. So instead of doing the jobs that I actually needed to get done today, I am organising my bathroom and my skincare trolley, and obviously TikToking it. But This trolley, I should have showed you it before. I didn't show you it before. Maybe I'll insert one because I filmed it for TikTok just to give you that satisfying before and after. This trolley is a mess. I've just spritzed it with some Cif multi-purpose just to kind of like give it a bit of a clean because it's looking grotty. But because I got that Elemis delivery, it's got all sorts in there now. Because does anyone else pile stuff up on the stairs ready to take upstairs? Like I just put all sorts in here. But now I've got all my new bathy bits and I'm really into my baths at the moment. I want to make a really nice organised bath shelf in here with like my neon pod in it, my razors, all my nice bathy bits, and then the rest of it is like my skincare stuff. But all of this was just an absolute mess, like just the most random collection of bits. So I'm just cleaning, reorganising that because we've got overspills as well. Like I'm cluttering up the sink and the windowsill because this isn't organised and nothing has a place in this trolley. So that's what I'm doing currently. Don't ask me why or how we've got here, but I think it was that Elemis delivery that prompted this. But yeah, I kind of understand why people were on here diagnosing me with ADHD because this is how my brain works. But anyway, I'm going to get on with this, hopefully get it done before Sam gets back, and then I'm up bright and early tomorrow to go to Manchester, so I need to wash my hair and stuff tonight. I think I need to set off at like 7:30 in the morning, so very excited. I don't even know what that is. Very excited to do that, but I would like an early night. So when don't I get an early night? I say that like it's a rarity for me to have an early night. I literally get an early night and a solid like 9 to 10 hours of sleep every single night. So yeah, whatever. Let's get on with the little trolley refresh and I'll show you when it's all done and organised. Okay, she's done and I'm obsessed. So let's give you a little tour of the new organised trolley. So up here, I've moved these around. These were down here. Lola's trying to get me to feed her, by the way. So if you can hear her huffing and puffing, she's being a bossy madam at the bottom of the stairs. But this is my skincare, like my daily bits that I use. I've then got my cloths that I use to take my makeup off. These were down here, so I feel like they are better suited up there. I've had a declutter of the bits that I no longer use and just kept it really minimal for my skincare. I mean, to some people that will not be really minimal, but that is minimal for me. Then in here, I've got my Estrid bits, I've got my new heads, my razors and my travel case, my handles, sorry, and my travel cases. I've got my neon oils, I've got my mini pod there, my neon pod, sorry. I've got my little gadgets, my current body gadgets. I haven't showed you this yet, but they kindly sent me this. It's a blue and red light pen for your breakouts. It's like a singular little blue light tool, which I was using last night and I did really enjoy it. So very excited to have that. And then I've got my full face red LED mask there. So that's like a little gadget shelf. And then down here is the real reason why I actually organised this trolley, and these are the Elemis bits that we went through this morning. So I've got a gorgeous bath line up there. I've then got around this side just some foot packs that I love using, my big neon pod because that one wouldn't fit in there, otherwise it would have gone in there, and then just some shampoo and conditioner. So that's my trolley all organised. So excited, honestly. I know I always say it, I've said it so many times, but baths are like my favourite thing at the moment. If I had to list my hobby right now, it would be having hot baths, because this season and baths, when it's raining outside and it's dark, you've got your candles lit. Oh, fruit flies are literally taking over this house, by the way. I don't know, I've tried everything. They are relentless. Anyway, as I was saying, baths are literally, this season and baths, I feel like just go hand in hand. Just perfection. I'm not bothered really about a bath for the rest of the year, unless I really need like a proper pamper. I won't really have a bath, but this time of year, literally multiple times a week. So very excited to indulge in those bits in my little trolley. But Sam should be home any minute. We're going to cook some dinner, as I mentioned, and then off to Manchester in the morning. I did order a few jumpers because I'm going through that phase again. It's probably because I'm on my period and my hormones are just telling me that I hate myself, but I don't like any of my clothes at the moment, and trying to find an outfit, I'm like, I don't actually have any knitwear that I love, and knitwear is my favourite like item in a wardrobe. So I did do a splurge on Pretty Little Thing because they had some really nice cardigans, but it's not turned up. Does anyone else think that? I always do this. When you pay for their free all year round next day delivery, it's never next day. As soon as you've paid that £9 for a year, you will not see your items next day. It really frustrates me. But then if you pay the £6 for the next day, you can guarantee it's there every single time. Then when you pay for the bundle for the year-long one, never next day. So I think that's a bit of a con. I do not like that. I've actually emailed the customer service and just said how like that happens every time to me, and it just seems a little sus. So yeah, my order hasn't come, even though it was meant to be next day, and I ordered it at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday, so it's way before the cut-off time. So yeah, gonna have to find an outfit for tomorrow. And yeah, I feel like you might be able to tell that my hormones are raging and I'm in a bit of a shock, but that has cheered me up. That has really cheered me up.
So that's my first piece. This will be my second piece. I'll condition that as well. So you see just about an inch. It just gives us enough room to wrap the wire around it. And then I'll do this third piece. Your hands will get dirty because there is sap on this, and obviously this is fresh greenery.
Having a system. Where were you? That's lovely. Yes, give you these ones as well. That'll get you started. You get the way. I keep doing it. And I'm always tired more. Well done, that's
How was your holiday? Good. They keep telling me. Yeah, so I don't do.
Hi everyone. I didn't get a chance to catch up with you this morning before I went to the event and kind of give you like, is it a debrief? A pre-brief of what was coming up, because I feel like I spent the whole day in traffic. I set off at 7:30 this morning to make the event in Manchester that started at 10 a.m. And when I tell you there was traffic, from the minute I left my front door, it was like a really rainy, dark morning, and there was just traffic at every opportunity I hit it. So I literally made the event with a few minutes to spare. I was meeting Georgia Beecroft, as some of you will watch her videos, you'll probably know of her, and we were saying like, oh, we'll get a drink before. Like, I left thinking that I'd get there early, and I just literally in the nick of time made it, and I hate being late, so I didn't have a chance to get my camera out and tell you what we were up to for that day. But basically we got invited to a gorgeous little autumny afternoon with the cleaning brand Astonish, celebrating their winter spice fragrance that has come out again. They launched it last year and it's out again this year, and it was the PR package that we opened yesterday. I actually hadn't smelt it up until that day, like yesterday when we received the package, sorry. And I absolutely love it. It's the most stunning. There was actually a scientist there and she was so informative. And she was like breaking down like the process of how they come up with the fragrance, and she was using like all of the proper terms of like what they've included in this scent. And she was saying how there was a lot of orange and cinnamon at the time. It had kind of been done, so they kind of incorporated all of the winter scents, like cookie, caramel. The way she described it honestly was making my belly rumble. It was like cookie, caramel, but then you've got the spiciness of like the winter cinnamon, nutmeg kind of thing, and it's such a stunning winter scent. So if you haven't tried it, smelt it, go to Home Bargains, give it a sniff, because it's definitely going to be a Christmas cleaning product of mine. And they have like so many different types of products in that scent, and it was so interesting to hear about like the science behind cleaning products, and we got some little tips and tricks. And yeah, it was just a really good day. We made a wreath, as you would have seen. We had some really yummy food, and the day just went so quickly. As I say, it started at 10, it finished at 3, so it was quite a long event. Usually these events are only like a few hours, so this was quite like a full day of event, and it went really quickly because we were busy making our wreath and everything. So yeah, I'm flagging now. I'm a bit tired. It's 4:45, and I'm due in at like 5 to 6. You know, when you're looking on your maps and it just keeps going up and up and up. I've been in standstill traffic like the whole way through the journey here, so I'm thinking the way back is going to be the same. But I just wanted to update you because I know we would have jumped straight into the event because, as I say, I was running late and I really don't like running late. That's been instilled in me from my mum. She's the same, and when we were younger we would never be late anywhere. We would always be like half an hour early everywhere, so I feel like I've picked up that trait from my mum. But we made it in time. It was a lovely day. It was nice to catch up with Georgia as well and meet some really lovely people there, and yeah, very autumnal, a very festive event to go to. And you know me, anything autumny, anything cozy, anything wintry, I'm gonna absolutely love, and I really did. But honestly, just get me home to Sam and Lola now. I am so tired. Hi everyone, it is now me from the day after. I am literally just sat editing this with my morning coffee, and I'm hoping to get this live ASAP. So thank you so much for watching, as always. Sorry for the negative vibes. I'm like watching this back now. I've woken up, better mood, period's gone, hormones are settled. Like, you are really moaning, you're being a moaning myrtle, so I'm really sorry about that. I hate watching a video back and it's just me moaning. I just don't like to look ungrateful and complacent, so apologies for those vibes in this video. I am obviously so grateful that I get these opportunities, and I really did have such a good day yesterday. I'm just not used to the commuting. Like, honestly, when I say hats off to anybody who does that every day, commuting, there's like all sorts in our garden today. I keep getting squirrels like running past our back door. But yeah, anyone that does that every day, hats off to you. I completely have like such a huge respect for you, because I do it for one day and I'm like moaning and dead. But I got back last night. We ordered a Domino's because Sam had been busy at work all day as well, so neither of us really fancied cooking. So we had a little Domino's, which was a bit cheeky. And to be honest, I just got a really early night, so that's why this video didn't go up yesterday when it should have done. So yeah, gonna edit, upload, put up as soon as possible, because I know I'm a day behind again, and I'm currently sat with all the boxes, and that is my job today. So the pantry is underway. I feel like this pantry's been the most hyped up thing, and it's literally just going to be some shelves in a cupboard, but I'm very excited to do it, as you can probably tell. So yeah, Project Pantry is underway. Hoping that it's going to be done by the end of this weekend, depending on some orders that I'm waiting for. It's just been coming in like dribs and drabs, the bits that I need for it. So fingers crossed we will have, sorry, my SD cut out on me, but yeah, fingers crossed we'll have a functioning pantry by the end. Well, we will have by the end of next week. It can't take me longer than that. But yeah, thank you so much, as always, for watching. And again, sorry for all the moaning. We will be back on the positive vibes from now on. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you probably tomorrow or the day after in the next one.